dog. Nah, what's up, man? This Jose with Oakland Latinos United. You know what? I just want to do a live feed today. I just want to do, like I called it, random Thursday live feed. I just wanted to go live with y'all, with you Woolros out there, and see what everybody's up to. I felt like talking to my public. So hopefully we get some people on here. I just posted a video just a little while ago. Hopefully you checked it out. Hopefully you left a message. Hopefully you liked it, you shared that motherfucker, and you talked to people. You feel me? But yeah, no, I made a video just a little while ago, and like I said, it's just a random Thursday live feed. I just want to talk to my gente out there, see who joins us, see if anybody joins us. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. You feel me? But I think maybe I'm gonna start doing these live feeds randomly here and there. I'll probably stick to my weekend one that I always do, live with Jay every Sunday. Maybe sometimes Saturdays or Fridays if I do it on those days. But today is just a random Thursday. You feel me? I just want to see who was up on there, see if anybody's out there, say what's up. I hope people join. Hope people say what's up to Jose. If you've seen my video I just posted, tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know what I mean? Just tell me what's up. But I just wanted to go on a random live feed today on Thursday and just say what's up to everybody out there. I just felt like going live and talking to people. So what's up? Join, let me know what's up. Let me know what's going on. If you got any questions, if you want to talk about anything. Hey, it's just a random live feed, like I said. Oakland Latinos United, kicking back, relaxing. You know what I mean? At the house, just having a cool time. You feel me? So what's up with it? Who's out there? Nobody joining me? Am I gonna be alone? I don't like you people. You guys are gonna leave me alone. But yeah, man. Hopefully you watch that video I posted tonight, and hopefully you check it out. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be town business. Jose from the Oakland Latinos United. Say what's up. Just come on and say hola. Like I said, I want to do a random Thursday live feed for y'all. You know what I mean? But if nobody joins, then hey, I'm just on here by myself talking to myself, right? So it's all good. We can all talk to ourselves. Well, let me see if some people join. I'm gonna keep it quiet for a minute. Hopefully, some people join us. Some people say what's up. Say hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va, cabrón? Jose, ¿cómo estás? But yeah, man. So what's up with y'all? Like I said, this is just a random live feed. I wasn't expecting to do it. I just felt like going live and talking to people. It felt like talking to you, Wolves. You know what I mean? I felt like just interacting with my public. So hopefully there are people out there that want to talk, that want to throw in their 2 cents, you know? If not, then, hey, it is what it is. What's up? What's going on? What's going on, perritos? Man, I got sad news. My dog died today. I'll talk about it more when people join up. But I had a little chihuahua. It passed away. So hopefully more people join up. Like I said, I'm just doing a random live Thursday live feed just because I wanted to do a live feed to talk to you guys. See if more people join us. Drop me a note. Say what's up. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing, Jose? Hopefully you checked out my video. I just put a video just about 30 minutes ago about why do people say that Latinos from Oakland act black? And I kind of break down a little bit of my opinion on that. You know what I mean? I know that Latinos and Raza from Oakland got a little swag. You feel me? We got a little soul in us, and it is what it is because we grew up in a black city. We grew up around hella black folks. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck what anyone says about me. I talk how I talk. That doesn't mean I'm less Raza or less Chicano. And anyone who says I am can pretty much, kiss where the sun don't shine. You feel me? And that's how it is. But like I said, this is a random Thursday live feed. I see more people are joining. Drop me a note, drop me a line, say what's up. You know what I mean? Do you have any questions? Anything you want me to talk about? Did you watch my video I just posted 30 minutes ago? It was called "Why Do Latinos or Chicanos from Oakland Act Black or from the Bay Area?" And I kind of broke down a little bit about that. I think I think like when you look at a place like SoCal, LA, Orange County, San Diego, you know, those other areas like Calexico. Indio and all that. I think because they're closer to the border, closer to Mexico, they have more of a, I guess you could say, a Mexican Chicano accent. You know what I mean? And I guess you come more north, it starts fading a little bit. But it doesn't mean that we're less. Like I said, I know where I come from. You feel me? I've been to where my mom's from. I've been to where my father's from. And I know my culture. I know my roots. So, just because I don't talk like a straight up cholo doesn't mean that I'm less a Chicano. You feel me? And that's just how it is. And that was what the video was about. It was basically about people who criticize Latinos from Oakland or from the Bay Area as not talking, like Chicano, that we try to act black or stereotypically try to act black. Which, I mean, I could see that because I do know some fools from Oakland who are like, hey, what's up, my nigga? What's up, blood? And, it's like, it even gets annoying to me at times. But, it is what it is. It's just like I said, it's about the environment you grew up in. It's about the area you grew up in, the regional area. But if you're watching, man, please give me a like this video, because if not, YouTube is going to hate on me. So please just press the like button. Even if you don't like me, just press the like button. You feel me? Like that, we could keep doing this live feed. Hopefully, you guys join me. Leave me a note. Leave me something. Ask me anything. Tell me what you thought about the video. Do you have anything you want to throw in about the subject I'm talking about? You feel me? Let me know how you feel. Don't leave me out in the dust. Press the like button. And, Oakland Latinos United, baby. I'm still here. I've been doing this shit for almost 13 years, 14 years, something like that. And I'm still here. I'm still on YouTube. I ain't gone nowhere, you know. But what's up with everybody? Drop me a note. What's up? Nobody saying anything? Cat got your tongue. Say que ondas, Jose. ¿Cómo estás, cabrón? You feel me? But yeah, what's going on? Let's see if more people join. Press the like button. You know, leave me a note. Leave me a line. Tell me what's up. Que ondas? Where you at? Are you in the Bay? Are you in Oakland? Are you in the Valley? Are you in LA? It's all love, bro. Like I said, I'm not on no norte sur hype. It's all love. Wherever you from, if you from the Bay, if you from LA, if you from Chicago, if you from Texas. So yeah, wherever you might be, drop me a note. Let's see if more people join, man. I'm surprised there's not more people on YouTube wondering what I'm doing, or at least just adding on to the conversation. Because look, I do this for you guys to add on to the conversation. For you guys could bring up ideas. For you guys could throw stuff. Maybe a suggestion for a new video. Something. You feel me? Press the like button. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what Jose can do better. Let me know what I can do better to improve my channel. And I know I have to learn how to edit my videos and do them a little better. I know that. That is one thing. Once I get another computer, I'm going to get the ball rolling for sure. Because I've been doing this for too long to not have good videos. But, yeah, so what's up? Press the like button. Let's see if more people join. I've been on this for a minute. Like I said, I posted a new video today. Posted it about, I don't know, half an hour ago now, maybe 40 minutes now. And like I said, it was about Chicanos in Oakland and why do we act black? Or at least people say we act black. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the stereotype of LA Chicanos talk like cholos. Well, Oakland Chicanos, people basically say we talk or act black. And that's kind of what the video was about. I see more people are joining. Please press the like button. And please drop a note and let me know what's on your mind. And let me know what's going on with you. You feel me? Where are you from? Where you at? How you feeling? You know? What up? Shout out from Westside Hayward. Westside Hayward, where you from? Palmacia? Yeah, I know Westside Hayward. I was just there the other day. I was in Hayward. I was in South Hayward the other day, and I was in Campo Ramos too. I did a video at Campo Ramos the other day. I don't know if you guys seen it. You know what I mean? Very historical neighborhood. A lot of people don't know the history of that barrio. Campo Ramos goes back to the 1920s, 30s. It used to be originally a Portuguese neighborhood and a lot of Puerto Ricans. Good evening from SoCal. SoCal in the casa. What's up, brother? One love from East Oakland up north, you feel me? But yeah, Campo Ramos just has a very deep history. But let's see if more people join. Press that like. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on. Have you watched the video I made earlier? Tell me what you thought about it. Did anybody watch the video I just posted about 40 minutes ago? It's a video about why do Oakland Raza Chicanos talk black or act black. And I kind of break down why that is, or why, at least why stereotypically people think that. And it's not just Oakland. It's Richmond, Vallejo, Hayward, you know what I mean, Frisco, Antioch, Pittsburgh, Concord. Pretty much any Bay Area city, maybe even parts of San Jose. But San Jose, they always have kind of their own little flavor, their own little style. And no disrespect to San Jose. I got love for homies out in San Jose. You feel me? It's all love. Make a video of Lake Merritt. Will do. Yeah, you know what? I hang out in Lake Merritt all the time. I'm surprised I've never made an Oakland Latinos United video. I've jammed over there hella times with my drums and with other musicians, and I've kicked it over there a lot in Lake Merritt. So I'll probably make a video of Lake Merritt. Maybe I'll make a video when they have like when all the black folks are doing the all them sales on Lakeshore. They be selling stuff and kicking back right there. They call it like 510 day or some shit. I might go on one of those days and film it. Check it out. You feel me? You know. But I want to do. Let's see. For my barrio tours, I want to do Funktown. I haven't done Funktown yet. I want to do the Deep East. I want to do maybe West Oakland. Uh, for sure, the Deep East and Funktown. I want to do that. The 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Probably damn near every fucking hood and barrio in Oakland. You know what I mean? And the Bay Area. I did Campo Ramos. I don't know if any of you guys seen the one I did in Ramos. You should do a podcast episode with the OG del Rancho. Who's OG del Rancho? I gotta look him up. I think someone told me about him. Press the like. Tell me what's up, man. OG del Rancho. I'll look into him, man. But I mean, I'm willing to do a podcast or talk to anybody, bro. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit for 13, 14 years, bro. Since 2007. And I'm still on here. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to improve my channel and maybe start editing it soon. And I've been doing more live feeds than I used to do. And today is just a random Thursday. I just wanted to talk, just get on here and talk to you guys and see what's going on, see what's up with y'all, see what y'all think. You know what I mean? What's on your mind? Maybe you got some suggestions. You know what I mean? One love to the people from Hayward. One love to the people from SoCal on here. You know what I mean? Doesn't really matter where you at. One love to all the Rasa. And if you're not Rasa, one love to you too. You know what I mean? Because I ain't no hater. You feel me? So, did anybody watch that video? Tell me if you did. Tell me what you thought about it. You know what I mean? I did the Campo Ramos, Northside Hayward barrio tours. I did one today of why do Chicanos and Latinos and Raza act black in Oakland. You know what I mean? Or stereotypically, people say we act black, even though that's not really so. Because I know plenty of motherfuckers from Oakland who are not necessarily ghetto as fuck, and they're pretty Raza. Put it like that. So not everybody is like some hyphy ass dudes, you know what I mean? The stereotype. Just like in LA, not everybody's hey Holmes, what's up, hey, what's up, dog, like a cholo, bro. There's a lot of fools in LA that are not nothing like that. I have a homie from LA who's not a cholo on shit, you know what I mean? And he's straight from LA. Videos on point. Thanks, brother. Did you watch the Campo Ramos video I did? But yeah, Campo Ramos. A lot of people don't know the history of that neighborhood. It was called Ramos Camp, or Campo Ramos, or Campo de Ramos, and it was originally a Portuguese neighborhood in Hayward, and then in the 1930s and 40s, a lot of Puerto Ricans settled in that neighborhood. I had a homie named Ruben. He's an older dude, and he grew up in Campo Ramos, and his dad grew up there too. And he would tell me stories about how when they were growing up, it was mostly a Puerto Rican neighborhood, and that's a trip because people don't think about Puerto Rican history in the Bay Area, but Puerto Ricans have been in the Bay Area for a long time, in Oakland and in Hayward, and Union City and San Francisco. So it's just one of those things. Again, Oakland Latinos United. That's the reason I'm here, baby. For I could talk about that history that nobody knows about. What's one of the biggest hood wars in Oakland in your option? in your opinion? Have you been to San Leandro? I've been to San Leandro 1,000 times, but I haven't done a barrio tours there yet. Biggest hood war? There's been a lot. It depends too. Are you talking about Black Hood Wars or are you talking about Raza Hood Wars? Because I could talk about both. Which one are you talking about? Let me know and I'll tell you. Because then I'm just gonna confuse the fuck out of you. In general, okay. So Andrew Silva says, "Have you been to San Leandro?" I've been to San Leandro a million times. I was just in San Leandro about 4 days ago. Do a Dominican Republic. I dated a Dominican. Are you saying Dominican Republic, like from the country? Because I dated a girl from Dominican Republic. So gang wars, drug wars. I would say the biggest was Felix Mitchell and the family in the early 1980s. That was one of the biggest turf wars. Um, in the early 1990s, there was a big war between uh between a lot of people are asking me questions now. There was a big turf war between OG black drug dealers and new school black drug dealers in the early 90s. And there was also the war between the Norteños and the Border Brothers in the early 90s. And those were the highest homicide rates ever in Oakland. That was early 90s. Look it up. 1992 had the highest homicide rate ever in Oakland. It was like 180, something like that. It was the highest homicide rate. I think between 89 and 94 were the highest homicide rates. So yeah, the family in the Ville was one. Uh, you also had the war between the Sureños, the Border Brothers, and the Norteños in the 2000s, which hella motherfuckers died during that war. That was like between 2001 all the way to about 2007 or 8, around the time they made Gang Wars. That shit was no joke. And there've been a lot of like just wars between black drug dealers also. So it's been pretty crazy. Let's see. Some people ask me some questions. So there've been a lot of them, bro. There's just been in Oakland. There's been a lot. Do a hood tour of South Hayward, Pompano Block. Is it me or do Puerto Ricans from New York don't get along with Chicanos? You know what, bro? I wish I could answer that, but I've never been to New York. I've had a lot of homies. Uh, I have a lot of homies that are Puerto Ricans, and they've always been pretty cool with me, so I never had a problem. But now we got hella people on here. Please press the like button. Press the like button for they won't hate on Jose from Oakland Latinos United. Your favorite Chicano from the town business. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But yeah, man. South Hayward. I mean, I know there's a lot of hoods in South. I'm gonna talk to the homie from South Hayward. I know Hayward pretty well. I know Northside Hayward more than I know Southside Hayward. But I know South Hayward has what? Manning Block, Terrell Street, Pompano. There's what? Lord. No, I don't know if Lord is Lord Tennyson in South Hayward. There's Tennyson, obviously. What? There's another one. I can't remember the name. There's another street too. I think it starts with a D, but I can't remember. But it's all love. Said no. 209 Modesto is a barrio no clone. 209 Modesto is the barrio clone. I don't get what he's. I know who that is. Shouts out to Seminary from Seminary, Sam City. Like why? What's up, man? Sam City. That shit used to be crazy back in the day. Seminary. Met homies from LGC. What's LGC? From East Oakland. Met homies from LGC. I don't know what LGC is. Lord Tennyson is West Hayward. Okay. All right. I've been, I was in Palmacia not too long ago. I think that's West Side Hayward, right? There's what? Palmacia, West End, Oakland Gente moving to the 209 area. Oh, yeah. A lot of people moving to the 209 to Sacramento because of the gentrification going on. And, yeah, it's a reality, man. Where's the family from? They were from the Doves. I think they were from like 27th Ave in that area, over there by Hawthorne and the murders. Yeah, from the Doves. They were from the Doves. They were from around, I think Mickey Mo and them were from that area around like 26th Ave, 27th Ave, West Side Modesto. A lot of love from the West. One love to West Side Modesto, the Motown. But damn, I got 15 people on here. Shit, this is the 16th. This is the most I've had since I've done these live feeds. Like I said, today is just a random Thursday live feed. I want to get on here and talk to y'all and see what's up, man. See what everybody's been up to. Did anybody watch my video I just made? I made a video about. I just did it about 50 minutes ago. It was about uh someone said Funktown wasn't really in the war. Do Alameda Barrio tours? Does Alameda got barrios? Shit, I think what West Side Alameda. I think Funktown. Okay, Funktown USA was a gang that was started by Harvey Weissington. He was a black dude from 13th Avenue. I actually researched this, and he did go to war with the mob. Actually, they had a shootout at Franklin Elementary in 1984, and I went to Franklin Elementary for 2 years. And have I been to Avenel 559? No, I don't even know where that's at. I think I've heard of it. So, but one love to people from Avenel. If you're watching this video, hey, support. One love. Um, 1984 Six Mile, Funktown. Yeah, they did go to war. In 84, there was a shootout at Franklin Elementary, and I know about that shootout only um, because I went to that school, Franklin, and they used to tell me about that shootout all the time. It had just happened when I went there. Somebody said, is there a gang called Texas Boys in Oakland? You've asked me that before. I really don't know. I've never heard of them. I asked my brother, and he said he never heard of them. Unless they're like from the old Pachuco days or the Hondo days, I really don't know. You feel me? And those of you who don't know what Pachucos or Hondos are, that's like the generation from the 60s, 50s, and 40s. Thank you, homie. Mickey Mo, 23rd, and he's 20th. Was he from 23rd? I know he was from the Doves. I don't know exactly what hood he was from. But you know, there was a lot of dudes back in those days. Like there was a Puerto Rican dude named Puerto Rican Mike. There was another group called the Cubans back then. Ventura Avenue 805. What's up to the homies out in Ventura? You feel me? One love. I got no hate towards SoCal people. I got no hate towards NorCal people. It's all raza love to me. You feel me? I ain't on no Norte Sur stuff. I'm just a Chicano from the town. That's it, raza. If you show me love, I'm showing you love right back, man. A lot of Chicanos and Norteños turning into bikers. I guess so. I'm not too familiar with the biker world. I mean, I know about the Mongols and the Hells Angels and the Chicano ones from San Jose and the East Bay Dragons. And the East Bay Dragons are a black crew, but you know, obviously from Oakland, I grew up knowing about them. But yeah, man, anybody got any questions? Any questions about the town? Do you ever heard of Tortilla Flats? I've heard of the gang Tortilla Flats in LA, but I've heard something about them being in Hayward and San Jose. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that Sur Norteño word slowed down in the O. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad in the 2000s. Hells Angels on Foothill headquarters. Yep, any active car clubs in the Oaktown. I know there's the Falcon Boys and there used to be the Aztecas. Have you ever heard of 18th Street? Of course I have. 18th Street from LA, right? I've heard of them. My grandpa migrated from El Paso, Texas back in the days to the Bay Area. He told me Pachucos started off in El Paso. Yes, sir. That's what they say. They called it a chuco. That's where Pachuco came from. But a lot of the Pachucos in Oakland were from Texas, from El Paso. You know, there was a big migration of Tejanos that came to Oakland during World War II, just like there was a huge migration of African Americans during that time. They came because, like I was saying, they came from the military. They came to work in the shipyards. They came to go off to war, and they brought their families to Oakland. Yes, Hayward and San Jose Tortilla Flags. Okay. And yeah, a lot of Tejanos, a lot of people from New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, from the Central Valley, and you know, a lot of different hoods. Somebody said I see Sureños once in a while in the '70s. I have no idea, bro. I don't really know what gangs are out there anymore. I'm old, bro. I'm not on it like that. Tapping in from Stockton, Califas, 209 in the house. Stockton, man, Stockton is hood. You feel me? Stockton is, man, it's more hood than Oakland. When you coming out to the funk, do a video. Look, I want to do Funktown. My next viral tours, I promise you, I'm gonna do Funktown because Funktown has a long history. Besides it being Funktown, USA, Harvey Washington's old crew, Funktown also had the Wino Park gang back in the days. They had hella Asian gangs, hella Asian crews. There was a lot of Latinos, Asians, and blacks in Funktown. It has a weird history. It has a pretty dope history. It's a pretty mixed area. A lot of you folks don't know that Funktown's original name was Brooklyn. A lot of people don't know that. Originally, the area called Funktown was called Brooklyn. My phone's dying, but much respect to Richmond, California. Rich town in the house. The rich. I always tell people, man, the rich is like the little cousin of Oakland. You feel me? We're very similar. Chicanos and blacks from Richmond and Oakland, we're more similar than we're different. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. We have a similar kind of swag and style. But tapping in, what barrios do not exist in Oakland? What barrios do not? Yeah, they dropped that USA. I grew up with saying the USA and Funktown. Man, the first time I heard about Funktown was my brother. He's older than me. He's in his 50s. Um, he told me that back in the days, them Funktown fools used to go into the Doves and try to fight the black dudes in the Doves. And he said they would roll deep into the Doves back in the 80s. You know what I mean? That's the first time I heard of Funktown. Uh, what barrios do not exist in Oakland? I would say Wino Park, Barrio Oakland Locals, 46 Locals don't exist no more. Um, which other ones? 96 Locals don't exist no more. I would say those are probably the hoods from back in the days that don't exist no more in Oakland that I remember hearing about when I was a kid. How did Jingletown get their name? Jingletown got their name because supposedly back in the days, Jingletown was a Portuguese neighborhood. And a lot of, and don't get me wrong, there were also Latinos. And there was a lot of Latinos in Jingletown already, but there was more Portuguese. It was a Portuguese barrio. And supposedly, they used to get paid for working in the factories with change, and they would jingle their change in their pockets to show they had money. They had a little status. You feel me? That they were balling, and supposedly that's where it got the name. My pops was from RVL back in the days. They used to beat each other up with chains and backs like the movie Warriors. They were all Northerners at Davis Park. What's RVL? Is that Richmond? Is that Richmond Barrio Locals? Why did the city of Oakland tear down the Bracero housing in West Oakland? I don't know. They probably tore it down because the program ended. I have no clue. This would be interesting to know. But my grandfather was a Bracero who came to Oakland in the 1940s. You feel me? He came to West Oakland. Do you know Vito from FEG? Do you share or Shane from E7? I play baseball. Say, do you know Shane from E7, from Vito from Infant and Shane from E7? A lot of homeboys played ball back in the 90s. Saying Dizzy from E7. You know what? I think I do know them. It's been a long time, you know what I mean? Some faces, I remember more faces and names sometimes. I take down all the military. Too bad they took down the projects in the Ville. I know Gumby from Fruitvale. I know another dude named Speedy from Fruitvale. I know Manny from E7th. I know a lot of homies. A lot of the homies I grew up with from E7th, but I didn't know a lot of dudes who were banging E7th though. Too bad they took down the projects in the Ville. Yeah, they tore those down. What in the 2000s, right? The original 6 9 Ville, the San Antonio Villa. You know what I mean? They tore down the original Cypress Village, I think, too. But yeah, man, I grew up on East 7th Street. Is Billion from the 60s still alive? I think he's alive. 35th Locos, 35, 35th. Who remembers a black gang called 36 Scourgeville? My brothers and them used to funk with them. They used to fight with them Scourgeville fools. But I know some fools from East 7th. But I know more of the generation from the late 90s more than the early 90s generation. Because I left East 7th for a little bit. And some of the cats that were claiming East 7th, I didn't know them. I knew the dudes that I grew up with from East 7th. Fruitvale Gangsters is interesting because the original Fruitvale Gangster wasn't a Norteño gang. The original FEG was actually a mixed gang. There was blacks, Chicanos, Asians, whites. It was kind of a mixed crew of cholos, blacks, and whites, and Asians. And I heard they were pretty crazy. You know what I mean? My brothers told me they used to fight them all the time. You should do a 24 Village. 24 Village. Where's that at? That in the Doves? I don't know. 24 Village. Will Oakland ever have another mall? I hope so. Are Crosby and Scarsville the same? If so, I see them all the time. I think Crosby might be Scarsville because Scarsville used to be on 36. What's the biggest mixed gang in Oakland? I don't know. It used to be ABT, All Brothers Together, but I don't know if they're around anymore. But yeah, Scarsville. My brothers, they used to get into fights with them all the time back in the 80s. You know, they used to always get into it with them. But not now. Now everyone's cool with each other. Nobody's tripping like that. But back in the days, niggas was funking all the time. That's just how it was in the town. Border Brothers originally come from Hayward, right? Because they out here in Oak. Border Brothers ain't from Hayward. I think they originally came from Arizona or something like. No, Arizona or Tijuana? No, Tijuana. You know what I mean? Do they even have Border Brothers in Hayward? I don't think they have BBs in Hayward. I know they had them in San Leandro for a while. But BBs, the first time I ever heard about them was like 89, 90. I was young. I remember people telling me about the BBs. Like, it was this new gang. But back then, people used to call them Sureños. You know what I mean? But, later on we found out they were claiming BBs. So that's just how it was back in those days. That was a different time, I say. A different time. That was a long time ago. Shit. Anybody else got any questions? But like I said, what's the best book written about Oakland? The best book written about Oakland? I don't know. That's a good one. I would say Six Gold Scars. It's a book that not too many people know about. And it was about a cop who was from Oakland back in the 30s and 40s. And he kind of told the story of what Oakland used to be like back then. If you guys look it up, it's called Six Gold Scars by Dexter Mask. That's a pretty good book, actually. Because it talks about how Oakland used to be. Talks about the Pachucos and all that stuff, about the blacks and all that. It was pretty interesting. What happened to council? What's the best council member of Oakland? Zero. There hasn't been a best council member in Oakland. Most of them suck ass. Who was the Oakland's best mayor? John L. Davy. And most of you probably don't even know who that is. He was the mayor back in the 1920s. If I was to say best mayor, he was the best one. You read Straight Out of Oakland, it's all right. Straight Out of Oakland, I think I heard about it. I don't think I read it yet. I read a lot of books about Oakland. Anybody ever read a book called Nickel and Dime from Oakland? It was about these Chicanos who were like J-Cats in Oakland. It was kind of cool. What's the worst cop of Oakland? I don't fucking know. Too many to name. Johannes Meserly? No, he was a bar police. 24 Village in West Oakland. 24 Ville. I know Campbell Village. There's Cypress Village, Acorns. Is there a 24 Village? I don't know. I guess there is. You know what I mean? That would be Cypressville, wouldn't it? No, 24 Ville. That'd be more by West Grand. So I think I know where you're talking about. I know where you're talking about. But I know that area. I know that area by Magnolia. Is it true that Big Chivo started the Gay Boy Gangster chapter in Oakland? I've never heard of Gay Boy Gang in Oakland. I have no idea what that is. Feels like there's a lot of projects out here. There's a lot of projects out here. I mean, there's a lot. What there's a Casa Faranga in 85th. There's a 69 Ville. Uh, there's who was the most famous pimp in Oakland? I'll get back to that. 69 Ville, 65 Ville, the Acorns, and the Campbell Village, and a whole bunch of other fucking housing projects. I would say the biggest pimp in Oakland was the Ward brothers or Frank Ward, but he got killed back in the days. That movie, The Mac, was made about him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, the biggest pimp. I mean, some might say Too Short, but I don't know if Too Short was really ever a pimp. But he rapped about pimps. But I mean, real actual pimp, maybe Frank Ward. But there's probably been others since. You feel me? I'm not too hyped up on who was pimping and all that. Who was the most? But yeah, man. So what's up, man? Anybody got anything else to add? Who was the biggest? Lil D or Felix the Cat? I want to say it was Felix Mitchell. You know what I mean? But some might say it was Little D. You know what I mean? Just like between Mexican drug dealers, who was the biggest? Mexican Mike or Fat Tone? And that's a hard one. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They were from Oakland too. They were D boys from the town. You know what I mean? But between Felix Mitchell and Little D, I want to say it's Felix Mitchell, but it might be Little D. I'm not sure. But definitely Felix Mitchell is more famous for sure. Everybody knows who Felix Mitchell is. Felix Wayne Mitchell from the 6ix9ine Mob. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot about Oakland history, man. So if you guys got any Oakland history questions, I could probably answer it as best I can. You know, I know a lot of turf shit, but I also know a lot of historical stuff about Oakland too. Hey, cutie, Rosalia from San Jose, Sureña. Hey, what's up? But yeah. So what's going on? Anybody got any other questions? You know what I mean? But like I said, I just, I'm an Oakland historian. I document a lot of stuff about the town, especially Chicano stuff. Am I single? Yes, I'm single. Are you? But this isn't a dating site though. But get at me on Facebook. All right. But anyway, yeah, man. Like I said, I know a lot of history of Oakland, and I know a lot about the street stuff, but I also know a lot about you know what do you feel about Oakland politicals these days? I think they're fucking full of fucking shit, most of them. I think most of them have allowed Oakland to become gentrified. Most of them have made it so black and brown folks get kicked out of Oakland, especially black folks. A lot of black folks have been pushed out of Oakland because of rising rents and prices. I think yeah, man, I think they set it up for Oakland is a backyard for people with money, white people especially, techies and whatever. But with the COVID, it kind of went back on them, Gangsta Brown and the Heartless. But yeah, man, I think the politicians in Oakland don't give a fuck about us, man. They speak a good beef, but it's not many beefs like how it used to be, like in the hood. I think politicians in Oakland talk a good talk, but I think most of them are full of shit. Will pop. Will more poor people get pushed out of Oakland? Possibly if prices keep going up. Um, but someone said I don't think there's that many turf wars like there used to be. Probably not. I mean, but there's still a lot of motherfuckers getting killed out there, and hella robberies. There's hella robberies. Look at all them robberies in Chinatown. Yep, out here in the farms. Someone got killed on East 15th the other day. Someone got robbed, I heard, like yesterday or something like that, and it's been bad, bro. It's been bad. I almost got shot in Oakland last October. Like, some fools started shooting in the shopping center right there in Jingletown, right there on East Ninth and Fruitvale, where the AutoZone is. Like, broad daylight, like, bullets started flying my way, man. Easily I could have got hit, man, because of some stupid motherfuckers. Did you hear about the Asian lady that got robbed and dragged in the car in Oakland? Yeah, I heard about that. It was on the news. It's fucking crazy, man. Crazy shit. That's gonna start some racial shit, man. That shit ain't cool, man. That shit is not cool. You know, it's just to me. There's just a lot of robbery, a lot of JCat shit going on out there. You know what I mean? It's not the old school beef between gangs and drug dealers. It's now about robbing people and JCatting on people. Put some more bullets in my clip. Said, what was the first hood in Oakland? I don't know, probably West Oakland. That's where most of the black and brown people used to be back in the days. Um, yeah, man. Put some bullets in my clip. I gotta get me some bullets in my clip, shit, because it's been crazy out here. These streets have been hot lately, really hot. It's the COVID, man. There's a lot of people are unemployed. COVID. It's just rough times. It's crazy times. You know what I mean? I lived through some crazy times, but these times are pretty messed up. You feel me? It is what it is. But yeah, man. Like I said, today was a random Thursday live feed. Normally I do my live feeds on Sunday, but I just randomly wanted to do one today. Just to talk to y'all. I felt like talking to everybody, just to my public, see what you guys want to talk about. Did anybody watch my video I did tonight? The one called "Why Do Latinos from Oakland and the Bay Area Act Black?" You know what I mean, or at least the stereotype that us Latinos act black in the Bay Area, Oakland. How do you feel about all them homeless camps by Home Depot? Man, they're ugly. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. They're ugly. They're dirty. And but fuck, times are just crazy. I never seen the homeless population so bad like it is now. And I'm 43 years old. You know what I mean? And it's probably the worst I've ever seen it. And it's not just Home Depot in West Oakland, in over there by Funktown, by East 12, by the BART. It's everywhere, man. It's ugly. That's all I could really say. It's ugly, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? That so many people are living in filth like that, man, and nobody's doing nothing to change it or to help those people or something, man. I made a video about that about a year ago, speaking about that issue. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's ugly. That's all I can really say. What do you guys think about it? Let me know what you guys think about it. What do you think about all these homeless encampments in Oakland? I mean, if you grew up in Oakland like I did, I'm pretty sure you don't remember so many of them before. I don't remember any homeless encampments before. Have you heard of Derek So, homeless man running for mayor? No, I've never heard of him. Never have heard of him. Derek So. I heard of another dude from a Native American cat. I knew him from Berkeley named Running Wolf. He ran for mayor some years back. I know him personally. But yeah, the homeless thing, it's been pretty crazy the last few years in Oakland and the Bay, not just Oakland, the Bay Area. I mean, San Francisco. San Francisco's always kind of been like that with the homeless and the Tenderloin. But you know, you see it in Richmond and Vallejo. You see it in even in San Jose. You know, I was out in San Jose. There's hella homeless people like in downtown San Jose area. It's pretty bad. Did Oakland lynch people back in the days? Please answer. Did Oakland lynch people back in the days? I think they did, but I don't know if they lynched people of color. But I know they lynched a few criminals back in the days. I have read something about that back in the days, but I don't know details on it. But you know, Oakland was a predominantly white town back in the day, so a lot of people don't know that Oakland used to have a chapter of the KKK in the 1920s. So they probably did lynch some people out there. It would not surprise me. But yeah, man. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to add to the conversation? Crooked from Steady Mobbing is homeless. Their interview video of YouTube. No limit homeless time or hard Middle East getting pushed out. Yeah, I remember Steady Mobbing. Bathgate and Crook. Yeah, that's crazy that he's homeless. Middle class getting pushed out. It's the middle class and the lower classes, man. The working classes that are getting pushed out of the Bay Area. And it's the people, you know, a lot of people that are losing their homes, losing their houses, losing their apartments. You know what I mean? It's fucking ugly, man. I hope there's a fucking revolution or something, man, that changes this shit because it's just bad. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Is Oakland losing its culture? To some degree, it is. I think a lot of the old culture of us who grew up there is says how do people feel about Guatemalan immigrants in Oakland now? I have no problem with them, but that's just me. But yeah, I think Oakland lost its culture a little bit because of so many people came from other places, so many gentrifiers. And I think those people didn't respect the culture that was already there. They wanted to bring their own gentrifying culture to Oakland. And I would say that is somewhat lost some of the originality of Oakland. But you know, those of us who are from the town, we still got that town business, that town swag. You feel me? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Who was How was St. Louis back in the day? The people used to really find some crazy stuff there back in the day. St. Louis, I mean, there was a lot of raza, a lot of Chicanos. You know what I mean? A lot of raza. I remember going there to like they used to have Aztec dancing, like when the Virgen de Guadalupe. Um, I remember there being fights and shit in front of St. Louis between gangs and stuff, like rival gangs and stuff. And They would have like quinceañeras and stuff across the street at the elementary school at Saint Elizabeth Elementary, and I remember there being fights. Actually, my brother told me a story that in the '80s, the original Guardian Angels came through St. Liz while there was a party going on at St. Liz Elementary, and that they got chased out by some cholos, by fools from like the 30s and 40s, got chased them out. You know what I mean? That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but my brother told me that. That shit was hella funny. The Guardian Angels, those of you who know them. But yeah, but that was back in the days. Crooked Eyes Homeless. Yeah, I don't know. You watched a show called Gentrified by Next School. Oh yeah, Gentrified. That was the one in LA, right? Yeah, I seen it about Boyle Heights. I seen that show. I mean, it was very similar to how Oakland is and how San Francisco is. You know what I mean? Like the Mission District and like Fruitvale, like a lot of what's going on in the Mexican neighborhoods in the Bay Area. I could relate to it, even though it was in LA. I could relate to it because it's very similar. Very similar in many ways. And there's a lot of cultural clashes, for sure, even out here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I seen that show. It was pretty good. Have they made a second season? Because I only seen one season. I remember. I don't know if they did another season yet, but it was pretty good. It was called Hentified. I seen it for sure. But yeah, man, coming soon. Cool. Where are you from, MacArthur Productions? Aren't you from like SoCal or are you from the Bay Area? I can't remember. I remember you hit me up before, but you said you knew fools from Fruitvale Gangsters and East 7th Street. That's pretty cool. I know some folks from over there too. Can't remember if I know the people you knew. Oh, San Leandro. Okay. Where were you when the Cypress Freeway collapsed? I was. Fuck, that was a fucked up day, but I was 12 years old and I was at the 7-Eleven on 29th and over there by 29th and over there on 29th by the Park Street Bridge by Alameda, but in the Oakland side by Jingletown where Nico's is. I was right there when the earthquake hit. That shit was crazy. And the next day we went to see the freeway when it collapsed. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was surreal, bro. I seen it, and all the people were still dead in there, bro, trapped in there, bro. When we went to go see it the next day, it was weird. It was like a festive atmosphere. It was the best I could describe it, because it was like there was this sadness in there, but it was kind of festive. It was weird. It was just weird to think so many people were trapped and dead there. You know what I mean? Man, and my parents used to cross that freeway every day, bro, all the time. So I'm just glad that none of my parents got killed or caught in that fucking freeway, bro. But we used to cross that freeway all the time. Someone asked, what's the best movie made in Oakland? That's hard, bro, because there's been a lot of movies made in Oakland. I can't really say, bro. The Mac is one. The Principal's pretty cool. Made in America was okay with Whoopi Goldberg. Um, oh, a lot of them, man. A lot of people don't remember Danny DeVito made a movie in Oakland too called Jack the Bear. I don't know if anybody ever seen that movie. It was about Oakland and the Oakland Hills in the 1970s. It was interesting movie. You guys ever get a chance, check it out. It's called Jack the Bear with Danny DeVito. It's like from the 90s. San Leandro, the Grow City. But yeah, man. But yeah, the '89 earthquake was pretty crazy, man. That was a big ass fucking earthquake. I mean, it rumbled the ground like crazy. You know what I mean? It felt like waves. What's the biggest district and neighborhood in Oakland? I would say the San Antonio district is probably the biggest. You know what I mean? It takes up a big chunk. Battle of the Bay, up. The Giants were playing the A's. Why hasn't the city of Oakland fixed the Deep East Oakland? Because they don't give a shit. Um, yeah, Battle of the Bay. Remember Mark McGuire, Ricky Henderson, uh, Dave Henderson, Jose Canseco, Terry Steinbach, all them fools that used to play back then. I wasn't a Giants fan. I'm from the town. I was the A's fan back in those days, so I still kind of like the A's. But yeah, that was dope. Are the are the Oakland Black Panthers still around? If they are, they're very old. But yeah, anybody else got any questions? Anything they want to throw? Because I've been on here for about an hour. I'm probably gonna cut it short soon. But I still got about 10 more minutes before I hit the hour mark. Like I said, this was just a random live Thursday. Just wanted to come on here and say what's up to all my gente out there, all my people out in the town, out in the bay, out in Califas. Gotta come out to Funk and do a video, man. 1100, 900 Franklin, Bella Vista, and all of East 14. Yeah, I'm gonna do one, man. Town Biz. Someone said he's. Oh, East Side Sushi. I seen that movie. That movie was cool. It was made in Oakland. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen it, but it was about a Mexican girl who sells fruits in Oakland, and she goes to work for a sushi place. It was filmed all around Fruitvale, downtown Oakland, Lake Merritt. Pretty good movie. I seen it not too long ago. But yeah, I'm gonna do Funktown. I promise you, I'm gonna do it. The next time I'm in Oakland, I'm gonna do Funktown. You feel me? Funktown, USA. You know, I know a lot about. What's your favorite Mexican restaurant in Funktown? Is it Tijuana or La Estrellita? I don't know if you're old enough to remember La Altamar. That was another Mexican restaurant in Funktown. You know what I mean? Tijuana's is pretty good. La Estrellita's pretty good too. Las Gaitas on 5th and East 12, and Tijuana is right there on 13th and East 14th, or International, whatever you want to call it. That's in Funk Town. A lot of Asian businesses in Funk Town. That's the majority of Funk Town. Will there be more businesses and restaurants are closed down due to the pandemic? Probably. If shit keeps going the way it goes, possibly. Yep. I already seen hella places closed down, you know what I mean? Even before the pandemic. Mexicali Road's closed down. La Borinqueña closed down. A bunch of places. What is the oldest Mexican restaurant in Oakland currently? Maybe La Mexicana in East Oakland. They told me that that restaurant's been there since like the 30s. That's probably one of the oldest left. You know, just going back like way back in the days. Mexicali Rose used to be the oldest. That had been there since the 1920s. Yes, sir. Remember Sweet Jimmy's? Yep. What's the oldest Mexican? Yeah, I remember Sweet Jimmy's. I actually played a lot there because I'm a musician. I played a lot in Sweet Jimmy's after when it became the New Parish. I did hella shows there in the New Parish. But yeah, I remember when it was. I don't. Did I ever go when it was Sweet Jimmy's? I possibly did once or twice, but I don't remember. I remember there used to be this ghetto ass club in Jacqueline Square called Mingles. Anybody remember that club? There used to always be shootouts and fights there all the time. Every time I would pass by that club, there'd always be hella 5-0 there. You know what I mean? What's the neighborhood with the most raza in Oakland? I mean, that's a dumb question. Of course, it's Fruitvale, bro. The Fruitvale area. The Doves, too. Like the San Antonio district, some of it. But yeah, the Fruitvale area for sure. Any Mexican buffet restaurants in Oakland? Not that I know of. Fuck, La Borinqueña was kind of a buffet, but it's not there no more. Not really. Not that I know of. Is there one? If there is one, let me know. I don't know. I don't remember one. You know what I mean? Anybody else got any questions? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. A lot of good taco trucks in Oakland. That for sure. There's a lot of good taco trucks in Oakland. Those ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? And I tell people all the time, my favorite is the one on 29th and East 14th in the Goodwill parking lot. Migriense. That's my favorite, personally. Sinaloa's is good, too, over there on, uh, on in the Doves on 22nd. Nah, only buffet is the Chinese one on High Street. Oh, yeah, that buffet on High Street. I never been to that one. I never been to that buffet. I know what you're talking about. That used to be the Volvo dealership back in the days. But yeah, on 41st, you're talking about it's right there on 41st, between 41st and High Street, where the 41st cycles used to be. But yeah, man, for sure. The taco trucks are good though. To me, Another place that gets slept on too is it's like on 15th Ave, right there by East 14th. They sell carnitas and buche. That place is hella good. Their carnitas are known. You remember the Four Star Theater, of course, over there at the Eastmont Mall. Hell yeah, we used to go see movies there all the time. I remember I went to go see Colors there when it came out at the Four Star Theater. I seen Colors. I think I seen Predator there too, and I seen a couple other movies. But yeah, I remember the four. What about the Dome Theater on Hangenberger by the Coliseum? I know you guys remember that one. The I forget the Cinedome. I don't remember what it was called, but it was the one out there on Hangenberger, kind of about where the Walmart used to be. You remember? Let me see. Anybody else? Yeah, man. So what's going on with everybody? Hopefully you guys enjoying this live feed. Like I said, this was just a random live feed for my folks out there, all my Oakland Latinos United fans. Hopefully you enjoyed this random Thursday live feed. I'm about to cut it short in 2 minutes, so if you got any more questions, anything you want to add to the conversation, let me know. Looks like we had a pretty big crowd today, which is beautiful. I'm glad that it's growing. That these live feeds are becoming popular. We could talk about the town. We could talk about the Bay Area or anything else you want to talk about. You feel me? You know, I always like to talk about different issues and history. I'm a history nerd. I love music. I love a lot of things. You feel me? I love women, everything. You feel me? But yeah, man. So hopefully you guys enjoy this live feed. I'm gonna be on here like about 2 more minutes and I'm gonna cut it. If anyone wants to add one last thing before I go, feel free to do so. Leave me a message, ask me a question, or say just what's up, Jose. Hopefully, you guys watched my video I posted about an hour ago, which is called Do Latinos, Chicanos in Oakland Act Black? And it's just basically about the stereotype that Latinos in Oakland, we want to be black or we act black. And I break down the reason why that is. You feel me? You know, a lot of us grew up in Oakland or in the Bay Area, and we grew up around a lot of blacks, a lot of Africanos, a lot of, African Americans. And, we picked up some influence from the blacks, a little bit of soul, if you want to say. You feel me? And it is what it is, you know? I just talk about how it all depends on geographics and where you grow up. That's what it all boils down to. You got to be congruent to where you come from, and that's just how it is. Or if you don't understand what the word congruent means, you got to be true to where you're from because that's what you grew up around, and that's how you grew up. You feel me? You can't act like you're from someplace else if you've never been there. That's faking the funk. You know what I mean? For sure, bro. Keep pushing these videos. Yeah, man. So the hour mark just hit, and I've been on here an hour, so I'm gonna greet you guys goodbye. I think the laptop be freezing up sometimes. Yeah, maybe. It's an old laptop. I'm about to buy a new one. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I hit the hour mark. Loyal to the soil, Bay Area, baby. But I'm gonna let you guys go. This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United. Once again, I'll be back Sunday with my usual live with Jay, episode 14. So that's gonna be the Norteño edition. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. But it's gonna be live with Jay 14 on Sunday. After that, it'll be 15. So we'll be from Quince. But yeah, man, join me Sunday, 10 o'clock, like I always do. And once again, be sure to like my Facebook account. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Subscribe and like my videos. And one love. Peace to all my raza. Peace to all my Africanos. Peace to all my people, regardless of race, gang, hood, culture, city, whatever. Wherever you may be from, the 209, you know what I mean? The Valley, the Bay, wherever you may be. One love. Keep supporting Oakland Latinos United, and I'll see you guys back here Sunday. Be sure to tell a friend and be here late.